What is up, everyone? Please take a second to hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. So please hit that like button. Let me know how you're doing, and happy freedom. What's up, T. Lawton? What's up, USA Forever? What's up, Miss Stell? God bless you, Chris Cola. Let's see. Native Michigan. Ojibwe. Lots. I walked over to my buddy's house yesterday because he said he had a Christmas present for me and wanted to drink a beer with me. I was like, yeah, I'll walk over. It's only a couple blocks from me. Knee deep. Like easily up to my knees. I was like, yo, only 3 more blocks to go. It is knee deep. Hopefully the plow trucks and stuff are out today. They were not yesterday. Happy Freedom Snooks. Appreciate you. Let's see. Yeah, same, Tilana. Hope all you guys had a amazing Christmas. Got everything you were looking for. Happy Freedom Cool Guy. Thanks for being here. What's up, Wake Up? What's up, Pepper J? Happy Freedom Free Mind Art. What's up, Shelly Babes? What's up, Brianna? What's up, Grammy C4? Happy Freedom Sam. Happy Freedom Diana. I'm going to check through all the chats really quick and we'll get started. Happy Freedom Robert. What's up, Cheeky Chops? Happy Freedom Snooks. You're everywhere. You are everywhere. What's up, everyone on Odyssey? What's up, Serum? I don't know what that is. It's probably racist. It's probably racist. Happy Freedom. I appreciate you being here. What's up, everyone on Rumble? Happy Freedom Anthony. Thank you for being here. What's up, everyone on Facebook? All right, Hooligans. Happy Freedom WMM. Oh, yeah. You see this? You see this? WMM. You got to shout him out. You got to shout him out. I forgot to do it yesterday. I was supposed to do it on my Christmas special. He got me a gift, a very nice watch. And it actually has impacted me in a big way. I have high anxiety and high stress. And having a watch that actually ticks, it's not a smart watch, seems to keep my heart rate calm. And it lowers my anxiety. And I actually wear it all the time. So big shout out to you, WMM. I appreciate you. I was going to mention that, and it slipped my mind. I didn't put it on the roster for today, but I saw your name. I was like, I remember. So yeah, appreciate it, bro. I'm like big into watches now. Started a thing. All right, Hooligans. So let me find the link for the Twitter files. I can't put the Twitter files on the screen because of all the verbiage around it, but I can give you guys the links and you can check it out. And maybe we can do some silly phrasing and get the point across about what it is. No mandates. Happy Freedom. Yeah, I was just getting to that. All right, let me post this link. Just a moment. What's up, Rasta? What's up, Cornish? Appreciate you guys being here. Happy Freedom. All right, Hooligans. So the link I just posted was for the new Twitter files. Like I said, I can't put it on the screen because we're showing on YouTube right now. Oh, the eagle does have an egg. The mystery has been solved. It is nesting an egg. Oh, there's a couple of them starting a new family here. That's awesome. So the new Twitter files is the subject matter has to do with the plague and the government and Twitter all getting together to cover how do I say this? 'Cause I can't swear anymore. My goodness. To bury and punish and discipline anyone that stands against the government or the entities that the government has deemed the truth or the source of where to get your information on how scared you're supposed to be. Hopefully you hooligans are picking up what I'm laying down here. Totally can't talk about this stuff. But if you go through the Twitter files, it's not good. It's not good. It definitely has to do with the plague and all the misinformation stuff that was talked about during those times. So definitely check out those Twitter files. Again, it's more information that we already knew was happening. Thankfully, it's being broadcasted by someone that has a lot of spotlight on them right now. Obviously, Elon and them. I want some accountability. I want something to happen, like in our favor. We know about the lies. We know about the scheming and the nastiness. I just wish that something would come of it. But maybe there will. Maybe enough people will see what's really going on and get us all on the same page. We'll see. Cool guy. Yeah, exactly. Snooks. I love seeing the eagle. This is actually all that was on. The owls aren't on. I'm trying to think. I didn't see the White House cam. There's usually a bunch of options, but it was just the eagle nesting. I figure why not? Serum. Man, my gulag trial will be funny. It will be hilarious. I think if we could run our own court show, the Hooligan Court, I think everybody would watch. It'd be a big hit. We'd get the sock 'em bopper, punching gloves, have the attorneys fist fighting for objections. I think it'd be worth it. Diana, we need sanity back. Absolutely. And that's what I'm kind of hoping, that having Elon with so much spotlight on him and raising awareness to things that we know and seem redundant, not everybody's up to speed like we are. So, I mean, it's something you got to always keep in mind, is we're kind of at the forefront of information. So for him to have so much spotlight on things that we already know and have known for years now, hopefully the people who are falling behind are now catching up, because once we all get on the same page and the next plague happens, which they keep insinuating is going to happen. They just did another simulation event thing, kind of like Event 201. They keep referring to the reason they put these protocols and stuff into place is because there will be another one. They keep saying that. Old man Walter keeps saying that kind of stuff. Hopefully shining spotlight on all of this information that we already know will get the people who are farther behind than us up to speed, and all of us can get on the same page. So when they drop the next plague, people aren't going to be willing to put up with the nonsense. People aren't going to be willing to comply and forfeit their rights for the greater good, like the Nazis said. I don't know. It's always worth it to be hopeful, I feel. No mandates. It's going to take a lot of time for sheep, for mass awakening. That will take time. Yeah, I agree. I'm just hoping for the best. Hoping for the best. It's really hard to, I feel it's hard to outshine Elon right now. They're putting out this information, then the news, CNN and all of them come out and they're like, well, he's a liar. Blah, blah, blah. He's a liar. I'm like, okay, but he just bought a whole social media platform. We haven't even seen that. He just went out there and bought it, and then he's emptying out all the skeletons in the closet. It's really hard to come out and be like, oh yeah, he's lying. Oh, is he lying? Is he really lying? Like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
No, obviously not. They do not have enough leverage to shove Elon over and say, oh, he's lying. Like the MAGA King or any of these other people that they've had years to break down their character and stuff. They can't do that to Elon. They don't have enough leverage at this point. So hopefully the influence is impacting on people who aren't up to speed. Half of what I've said so far is all in code. I hate YouTube so much. Happy Freedom IB4. Appreciate you being here. Moving forward, I can show an image, but I can't play the video. But I'm going to give you guys the video. Thank you so much, Grammy C4, for the $5 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Hooligans. Let me post this link before we talk about what's on the screen here. What's up, Wendy? All right, so the link I just posted will take you to the video that's on the screen. We're just going to show the still image because there's stuff in the video that is against community guidelines and stuff on YouTube. Obviously, you guys know who that is on the screen. And we were covering the trial last week. Christmas seemed like it took forever. I believe it was last week. We covered the trial. It lasted for 2 days. Left it up to the judge. I thought they made some interesting uncoverings, we'll say it like that, because there was a lot of back and forth, but there were certain things that they agreed on, and there were discrepancies with the handling of how all of things went on that day. And they agreed that it happened, but it didn't just happen, that it's happened for the last 3 days where we get to choose who speaks for us. So that means general, primary, general have all been affected by the discrepancies described during the trial. And the judge, all he had to say was he wasn't going to be ready by 5 o'clock. Then on Christmas Eve, I believe it was, he basically came out with a decision to just dismiss the whole case. It's all been thrown out. They're not going to make a decision on it. They don't want to handle it, because if the truth comes out, then that makes a lot of things maybe at a point to uncertify. It makes things suspicious and should be investigated. And so they obviously don't want that. We've watched trial after trial during 2020, and we've seen how that all went. A lot of it seemed to go in the favor of the truth, and then all of a sudden last minute those videos got taken down, those hearings were shoved under the carpet, and they act like it's a bunch of nonsense and mass hysteria and stuff like that. And so same thing here. They threw out the case. They're going to get rid of all the footage. The only footage you'll see is clips that make the person on the right look bad. They're going to insult and talk down to anyone who challenges these processes, and anyone who supports these trials and stuff that we've witnessed and we're covering and stuff like that. They don't want anything related to these processes where we get to choose who speaks for us. They want that stuff buried, and they want us to get used to being talked down to, so we don't question it, so we don't ask for authentication and analysis of how it went. Was there errors? Was it airtight like they try and sell it to us? They don't want that. They want us to, I'm trying to think how to explain it. They want it to be such an uphill battle and so not worth it, because in the end the case gets thrown out. All your money is just blown for no outcome. They want you to get used to that result to the point where you don't question it anymore. You don't even try and walk up the hill anymore. You're so defeated, and you've watched everyone around you get defeated to where you don't question it. And it's going to be our downfall if we let that happen. There needs to be accountability. There needs to be action. What I think is crazy is that they said, yeah, there was these issues. and we had some workarounds to get around the issue. But when we did the workarounds, it was actually unconstitutional. And both sides agreed that it was. That you cannot just perform a loophole on that special day because this machine isn't functioning properly. It's all or nothing. Everything has to be uniform. There cannot be discrepancies between the documents necessary for that important day. Hopefully you guys are picking up what I'm laying down. I'm doing everything I can. I'm like parkour with words right now. So yeah, they admitted to it, and that it is a problem, and that it's affected the last 3 special days that we've had, the general, primary, and general. And then they still threw the case out? Like, they threw the case out? That alone should have been enough to be like, no, we need to look into this. Someone said it right here. Best bets, yeah, receipts. We need to go check the receipts. It's a big deal. And then for them to throw it out on Christmas Eve, scared judge. I saw a Salty Cracker say that. I call him a coward on Twitter. And it's like, yeah, it's true. Because he could have did it. He could have stood up and did the right thing and been like, yeah, I think something's wrong. I think it's fair to everybody to look into this because this is such a serious and important matter. That's not what he did, though. He took the easy way out. He doesn't want blowback. He doesn't want more investigations. He doesn't want to be called fuel for the conspiracy fire. He doesn't want to be considered a person that sides with MAGA King or Red Team. Got scared. Did the wrong thing, in my opinion. I think it was outside forces influencing all of this more than justice. If it was justice, why not look into it? It's for the greater good of all of us who belong here inside the walls of the country. It's for the best of all of us. So I don't know. They're stopping growth by saying you're not allowed to question things, you're not allowed to ask questions, you're not allowed to check receipts, you're not allowed to analyze things, but it's the most transparent it's ever been. You are stopping growth, which is preventing progress, which is the progress of our country that we're talking about. How do you sell it like it's good? How do you sell that like it's a good thing? I don't understand it. They try and sell it. And I see a lot of people, when we were covering the trial, there's people showing up saying, she's selling lies. This whole trial's a reason to gain donations. And it's, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, comparing it to the MAGA King and stuff. Regardless of how anybody feels about Red Team, Blue Team, the ability to ask questions about things that you have doubt in is kind of the American way. That's your freedom of speech. You have the right to ask questions and to kind of influence everyone that if you do ask questions that you're a bad person and everyone should treat you like a bad person is counterintuitive to the way of our country, I feel. Like, that is very communistic, if that's a word. We're just making it up today. It's all from the mind of a hooligan. It's not good. And I don't know. Doing this stuff has made me bitter towards anything that feels like communism. I have no tolerance for it. People, their ideas, we'll be out in public, and if I hear someone's talking to me about something and they're pushing an idea that is completely wrong and unfair and unjust and unconstitutional, and they believe it is, and they're trying to sell it to me, I won't even talk to them. I'll walk away. Because I'm at the point where if I was to see Nazis walking down the street or something, I'm becoming active. I can't handle it. I can't handle the thought of people enjoying communism. I would activate, and I don't want that. So I have to walk away. I can't tolerate people's ignorance like that, to that degree. I love our country, and I love the freedoms we have. And I hear from people from all over the world, especially now that I do this. People write me emails all the time. Like when Australia was happening and people were going into lockdown and stuff, I was getting so many emails and stuff from people saying, like, you Americans can't fall. Like, if you guys fall, we all fall. You can't let us fall. You have to stand tall. like, so all of us can have an opportunity to come back. And I thought that was crazy. And all these situations we've been in, all of them, we've covered so much. There's lots of moments like that where, I don't know, I feel the stuff that we do matters. I feel it matters. So yeah, I can't handle communist stuff. Any that ignorant stuff. If you don't love your country, if you don't love it here and you're here, don't be here. That's how I feel about it. If you're here, you don't like it here, then leave. Don't try and change it here, because this is the place to be. As far as I'm concerned, this is the place to be. So if you're trying to change this place, you might as well just get up out of here. That's my 2 cents on it. I know a lot of hooligans feel the same way. Andrew, we are the hill to stand on. Absolutely. Appreciate you being here. Just reading through the chat really quick, see what else I have on the schedule. The blizzard is finally over, from what I could tell, at least for where I live. I know everybody's going through different things right now. But it was bad. I actually tried to leave the house yesterday because I need some food and some random odds and ends. And it's been 3 or 4 days since I've left the house, I think. And so I tried to leave yesterday, and I got about 40 minutes away, and I had to come back. I couldn't tell if I was on the road or not. And I mean, I'm in a Subaru, so it kind of matters and kind of doesn't matter. But at the same time, I don't want issues or to be lost. And I mean, it was at the point where I couldn't tell if I was on the road or not. I could have been driving in a cornfield and just not known it. So I ended up turning around, coming back. Today, though, I think I'm actually going to venture out, see what's out in the wasteland, whatnot. Which brings me to the schedule, if I haven't already covered it. There's nothing going on today. I don't know if we'll see the White House until New Year's. And I remember doing this last year. I remember this was a really hard time for live streaming because nothing happens between now and New Year's. Not unless it's a random event, a protest, or something like that. I doubt we'll see the White House between now and then. Maybe for like a New Year's address, or if there's some chaos that happens. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to have the White House between now and then. But I'm sure there'll still be news. We'll still have things to cover. I have full intentions of doing Coffee with Hooligans as normal, every day other than Sunday at 1 p.m. But I don't think anything else is going on today. When I run to town, I got to go see WMM. Maybe, big maybe, huge maybe, big iffy maybe, big stinky iffy maybe, might go to Taco Bell and run a live. We'll see. I got to see what he's up to. I'm feeling saucy. Maybe we'll do something fun today just because it's slow. And I don't know about you hooligans, but Christmas stresses me out. I really want everyone to be happy, and I want to put forth effort to make people happy. And I put a lot of pressure on myself, and it crushes me. Totally crushes me. No matter how good I may have made people feel, I still feel like it wasn't enough. So I feel crushed. Now that it's the day after Christmas, I feel like I finally can take a breath of air, and it would be nice to do something fun, like have a goofy live from Taco Bell. So we'll see about that. Let me read through the chat and check the schedule. We may be wrapping this up pretty soon. Grey Wolf, have it delivered. No, I there's no delivery. The only thing I can ever get delivered is from Wesco gas station. I can get like sandwiches and random stuff delivered, but they're not doing delivery right now because it's so bad. The police won't even come get you. I mean, they probably will now, but yesterday, I think it was, yesterday and the day before, it was like 10, 11 at night, wrecking crew, police department, all that on their social media and stuff, radio. They're saying if you go outside, you're on your own. Tow trucks aren't coming for you. Police aren't coming for you. If you get stuck, you'll be stuck until morning. I'm like, don't make an announcement like that. That's how you could tell I don't live in like a bad area. Because if you lived in a bad area, the police are not going to make an announcement. Hey, the police are taking the day off for the rest of the night. You guys be good. We'll see you in the morning. That's how you know I don't live in a bad area. USA Forever. What is your favorite at Taco Bell? My favorite at Taco Bell is the double steak burrito. The regular one that had rice in it. It was like sweet, spicy sauce, rice, and then everything that goes in a double XL burrito. but they don't do it anymore. And right now they got like the grilled mac and cheese double burrito something or other like that, and that's what I've been getting. WMM usually gets chicken fajitas or something like that, but he switches it out for a specific kind of steak, and he gets tacos and stuff. He used to work there, so he knows the secret menu and stuff. That's why I go there with him. We go into Taco Bell, he's the famous guy, and I'm just the asshole. So, aw man, I just blew it for this video. I try so hard not to swear. I get right to the end and blow it. Dang it. We'll see. We'll see if YouTube catches it. But yeah. I appreciate you, Snooks. Happy Freedom CB. Wake up the hot chip challenge. Thought about it. I've thought about it. We're gonna probably eat Diablo when we go there. I can't eat a whole lot of it. I shouldn't eat any of it because of my stomach issues, but nah, you can't say no to the Diablo. You gotta put a little Diablo on the tacos. So that's gonna be our chip challenge. But I've considered it. Me and WMM have talked about it a lot over the years, actually, about eating hot wings and stuff, just to do a fun show for you guys. We'll see. We'll see how today goes. He doesn't really like being on camera, but we'll see if I can convince him otherwise. What's up, Lorak? Appreciate you being here. What's up, MD? Happy freedom. Get the eagle back on the screen. Yep, I think we pretty much covered everything I had scheduled today. It's slow with everything going on with Christmas and stuff. There wasn't a whole lot to cover. But it's always good to hang out with you guys. What's up, Ink Scars? Happy freedom. Gray Wolf, you hate Mexican food? I love Mexican food. I can put it down. Mexican food and Chinese food I'm like competition eating. Like, eat till it hurts. I don't know why. I'm about that. I don't consider Taco Bell to be actually Mexican food, but yeah. No, Taco Bell's just cheap. There's what is it called? El Rancho, I think, in Ludington. We go there every once in a while, drink margaritas and stuff, because I love margaritas. Big old pitchers of margaritas. I just stick the straw right in it. Just tip a pitcher back. It's my jam. But I can't seem to go in there without spending $55, and that's too much for one or two people to eat. So we'd rather go to Taco Bell. Me and WMM together, $8, $14 or something. Got more Taco Bell than we can eat. I mean, it only stays in you until you make it home, but you know, it's for the experience, not the food. Snooks, don't eat the hot chip, it'll tear you up. Yeah, that's why I haven't done it yet, because I don't want it to be like the final address. The last time I speak to you guys is during the hot chip challenge, while I'm like throwing up and breathing fire. Happy friend, Mary. Thanks for being here. MD, he needs some milk. I can't even drink milk, it messes my stomach up, so I'll be on fire and have radioactive guts, and then I'll drink milk and then have different problems. It's hard being me. It's hard being, I swear. Love Tina, I love the French fries. What are they called? Like nacho fries or something? You hooligans were saying something about that last time, and I had already ordered my food. I'll see if we can get some, because I saw a special that they were bringing it back. I'll see, because I haven't tried them yet. We'll see how it goes. Grey Wolf, you love Chinese food? I like Chinese food, but I really like making Chinese food. It is not quick, though. It's not like making mac and cheese and stuff. You know, you just add some water and stir it up and call it a day. It is not like that. It is not like that at all. Making Chinese food is like painting on canvas. It's like you have to go and get everything prepped, have a bunch of unique utensils if you're going to do it the authentic way. I make sushi and crab rangoons which I don't even think. I think crab rangoons are actually an American thing that we just find at Chinese restaurants. But either way, I like them, so I make them. And I actually make some specialty food, but I can't describe it in great detail because honestly, I want to come out with a Chinese restaurant one day, and I want it to be one of a kind with some special food that I actually make here at the house. So I can't spoil my secrets. But one day, hooligans, when we've come far enough, we will have a restaurant, and all of you are invited. I haven't decided what we'll call it yet. We'll call it something awesome. We just gotta get there. Cool guy. Crab rangoons. I like cooking Chinese food because it feels satisfying when you get to the end. The prep work and everything that goes into it. But by the time you get to the finished product, you feel like Gordon Ramsay. You know, you're like decorating the plate and all this stuff, and it's so good. It's not usually good for you unless you go out of your way to make it healthy, but it always tastes good. Ink scars, can your stomach handle almond milk? Yeah, I drink almond milk every once in a while. It's kind of expensive, and it's not great with cereal, I don't feel, because it's so sweet. But I can drink almond milk. I can drink goat's milk. It's been a long time since I had goat's milk. I don't even know if I can get it now because the people I used to get it from, I'm not really connected to anymore. But that stuff doesn't seem to bother my stomach. And they used to tell me that, like, cow's milk, we're not even supposed to be drinking that. Our body has an easier time processing goat's milk than it does cow's milk. But I don't know. I'm not a gynecologist. Cool guy. I'm saying you'll be first in line. I make really unique. It's a American-fied Chinese food. This is what I make, and it's awesome. If we can get together, I need to get a house so I can invite you guys over so we can have a potluck, and then I'll make the special food, and it'll be awesome. It'll be a great time. Ink scars, get unsweetened almond milk. All I ever see is the flavored ones, like vanilla and chocolate and caramel or macchiato or something. I don't know. I'm not totally sure. Oh, and I guess I should say, when I make sushi, I don't make actual sushi. Like, I don't eat salmon and all that kind of stuff. I don't eat fish. I don't eat anything that swims. I just don't. And so when I make sushi, it's usually vegetables and steak and stuff like that. What's up, Big Mikey? Welcome to the live. Love Tina, try powdered milk. I could give that a try. I've never tried that. Love Tina, I love Indian food. I have never had Indian food. I've never had Indian food, and I've never had Greek food, I think it is. Like gyros and stuff. Never had that. I've only seen that stuff on TV. They don't have that where I live. We got the basics, McDonald's and Subway and stuff. Stuff like that. Wild turkey. What's your favorite? General Tso's cat? I go and get one General Tso's chicken or whatever it may be out of the tray. Just one. I can't sit there and have a serving. It's too hot for me. But just a little bit. Generally, I go for the black pepper chicken, black pepper steak, stuff like that. Crab rangoons, spring rolls, vegetable sushi, stuff like that. That's usually what I get. And I eat with chopsticks. It's mandatory. It's mandatory. And I'm like really big about it. I know a lot about like culturally how to use it. So when I'm with people, they get to be annoyed on how I'm informing them on how to properly hold them. Or when you walk away, don't put them in your food because it's disrespectful. Because in China and stuff, when they have a funeral, they will make a serving for the person that passed, and they will put the chopsticks in the food standing up as a sign of like this is for you, basically, is like one last hurrah. And so when you do it in the restaurant, you're at China buffet and you're just like, I use the bathroom, it's super disrespectful to them. And or like rubbing the sticks together between your hands, like doing that tells the chef or the restaurant owner that you think that they have cheap equipment, that you're saying that this is a cheap establishment. almost like picking up your silverware and wiping it off before using it, insinuating that it's not clean from the dishwasher or wherever. You're insinuating it's a dirty place. It's the same thing if you roll your sticks together. There's a whole bunch of it. And so I get all big about Chinese food. I'm all about that stuff. Angry Toad, you like ceviche? No, if it's what I think it is, it's too hot for me. I was told to not even try it. Ghost Creek is good. That's what I've heard. I've never had it though. Ink scars. My bad. What's up, Lance? Yeah, I've kind of found that most hooligans have grown to use all the platforms. Like Sam is really big for that. He's on all the platforms and he will drop in and respond to everybody on all the chats and stuff. Because some people are just specific about what platforms they watch, and then there's other hooligans that are omnipresent. Like Snooks. She's everywhere. All the time. It's awesome. Let's see. Commander, you ever had McDonald's? I cannot eat McDonald's. It wrecks me. It wrecks me. I could pull out of the drive-thru, eat a double cheeseburger on the way home, and still have to run to the bathroom when I get there. Like, it just, I don't know if it's my stomach issue or what. My dad used to say that stuff to me when I was younger. I'd always be trying to figure out ways for us to like hang out and stuff, because we didn't hang out a whole lot. And I was like, you want to go to McDonald's or something? You want me to bring you home McDonald's? Nah, that stuff tears me up. And I'm like, that sucks. But now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, I can't. I'll have friends and stuff like, hey, you want to stop at McDonald's on the way home? Nah, not me. Not me. I'd rather starve than deal with that. You want me to wreck your seats? You ask yourself, stupid question, stupid answer kind of situation. Robert, go to Coney Island and get a gyro. They have him on Coney Island? Yes, that's what I do. That's what I'll do. That's the new goal. There you go, Robert. Thank you for the suggestion. Coney Island, get a gyro. I'm going to actually write it down because, you know, thankfully, because of all of you hooligans, you've helped me knock a lot of stuff off my bucket list. So we're going to add this onto it because I need a gyro and I need to go to Coney Island being a hooligander. Oh, dang. Camera person's feeling active. Ink scars can't do KFC. I haven't had KFC in a long time. I am trying to think. It's probably been 7-8 years. I used to be able to get like 12 chicken strips for like $14, and I pulled up one day and ordered 12 chicken strips and they said it was $22, and that was the last day I went there. So yeah, I don't know how the food treats my body in my old age, because my wallet can't handle it. I'm not wealthy, can't go to KFC. Edward, I have not seen the videos yet. I downloaded them with my phone. I was opening my eyeballs trying to figure things out, but I got a bunch of notifications saying they weren't functioning correctly for whatever reason. It could be just my phone, so I got to not install, but I got to delete it, download it from my emails onto the computer, and then I'll let you know. Is there like 5 or 6 videos or something like that? I'll go through them, but I haven't been able to open any of them yet. The Speedy Girl, we have 3 basic food groups: McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Subway. Yeah, basically. Where I live, that's basically what there is. It's so bad as far as like small town stuff around me that there's a Chinese buffet. It's just China buffet, like that's the brand. They keep getting busted with people finding maggots in the rice. They'll go sit at their table and all of a sudden their yellow rice is crawling off their plate. And it's so common that the waitresses are like, well, you want me to like take that off your bill? You want like 20% off or something? And then get upset when customers are like, no, I'm not paying for this. I'm not giving you nothing for this. And then they get all mad and stuff. That stuff keeps happening. It becomes public. It posts on Facebook and all that stuff. No one does anything. The restaurant's still there, and the same people still run it. Because it's such a small town that if that restaurant goes down, they're losing like a quarter of their places to eat. Like 25% of the places to eat in town just went away. So it's rough. It's rough. I have a lot of these pet peeves. We could go on and on. On and on. I keep telling you guys, from the people that work in the government to the people that put your Big Mac together, the mentality is the same. People will cut corners and cheat if you give them the opportunity to, because I feel like integrity and honor is just a dying thing. I seen someone say on Twitter yesterday, I think it was Eamon, I can't say his last name. He's like a wealthy person that I watch every once in a while. But he was saying like, behave as if you are in the eyes of God. And I think, I mean, not everybody believes in God and stuff, but I think that for those that do, that is something to definitely think about. Because I'm really big on integrity and stuff, which is why I beat myself up so much for not reaching my own super high expectations. Do the right thing even when no one is looking. Because it matters. It matters. Because if there is someone watching and you don't think they are, you may leave that impression on them, and now they're going to do the right thing when they think no one is watching. And that kind of impression on people matters. And I think that it's like we need to raise awareness about making the world a better place. Like we need to kind of start purposely doing the right thing. Because obviously people are not naturally doing it anymore. People are so shitty about stuff that they'll feed you maggots. They'll perform an operation on you incorrectly, sew you back up knowing that it's messed up, and still charge you money for it. You'll take your car in to get worked on. They'll break something while they fix whatever you got going on, and then still charge you the money and then give your car back like nothing happened. Look at how the government's ran. Look at how the people who associate with the government, like Twitter or these important places that we're supposed to refer to for public information on how scared we're supposed to be when we get the plague. All that, it's all crap. It's all crap. And you cannot sway someone who is based on integrity and like having honor and being loyal to themselves and their own morals and stuff. You can't sway them. You can't buy them. You can't convince them to tell everyone that this bad thing is good for them. You have no leverage over a person with that much integrity. And we need to like make integrity cool again or something, because I'm sick of bad people. The bad thing about bad people is they've made it illegal to straighten them out. So when you see a bad person, you got to just walk past them. Because you call them out, you straighten them out, you're going to jail, you're getting lit up on the news as a bad guy. And it's ridiculous. We're promoting bad behavior. And what many of us have said on a daily basis is we're moving into a time where what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong. And in the Bible, it says that's the end of times. But I think that it doesn't have to be. I think we could bounce back. I don't think it's like a movie. I don't think it's written in destiny that time is now. I think the signs of the time can happen to let you know where you are. The same as if the sun's setting, you know the night is coming. That doesn't mean that it's time for the sun to set. I think we could turn it around. I think that we could fix honor and integrity amongst people. It's a lot easier to run your life when you can focus on what matters. When you're worried about, should we put litter boxes in schools so kids can crap like cats? That does not matter. That stuff is stupid. We should not be focusing on that stuff. Building family, being whole as a community, being able to rely and trust on each other. So when we do put people in an office or whatever, we can know that was done correctly We know that if we have discrepancies, that it logically makes sense to do an investigation, to analyze the results, to be transparent with the findings, and then look for ways to progress and make life better as a whole for all of us. Not just one of us, not just for the red team, not just for the blue team, but for everyone. And that just starts within the country. If we were moving like a well-oiled gear, then we could benefit other countries. Go out there and help people who need help. But right now, for us to help other countries, and we have illegals coming in, and we got all this bad stuff going on purpose, you can't pour into someone else if your glass is empty. We need to fill our glass up, I believe. I appreciate people openly. I know you guys hear it a lot. It probably sounds like nothing to you guys because you hear it so much. But like when I'm out in public and I see people holding the standard is what I call it, and maybe that's not good phrasing, but that's what that's how I phrase it. But when I see people doing integrable things, making things right, when they could have easily just cut the corner and told you to have a nice day, I stop for a moment and I'll let them know. Like, it matters. It matters to me that you put the effort in. It matters to me that you care about doing a good job. It matters to me that you do that every single time you're here, and that you show up every day to make sure that a good job is done. That matters to me, and I'll let them know that. I've talked to other business owners and stuff, or even just the person at the drive-thru. I'll let them know, because that stuff matters. I don't care who they voted for. I don't care what their dog's name is, or if they're a cat person, dog person. I don't care about none of that stuff. I care about people being whole and being straight with other people, so you're not interfering with them being whole. And when I see that, I stop and give credit where it's due, because there's not enough appreciation for it, and we're going to miss it when it's gone. When we're in the land of the heathens, we're going to miss it. And we don't have to. We can stop it right now. It's on the top of my head, so I figure I'd maybe put it on the top of your guys's. So, hooligans, I think I have rambled on long enough. I believe we've covered all the important topics, I think, for today. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance here in a second. Then I think we're going to wrap it up. I will let you guys know about the Taco Bell event. I have to see how everything goes. First, let me push this link tree. For you guys that have not found the link tree, please find the link tree link in the description. On there you can join Gilded for free. It's the best way to receive notifications every single time we go live. There's a news board on there to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. There's tons of hooligans to hang out with every day, all day. On the link tree you can also find the link for merch. If you want to get a shirt, hoodie, anything like that, we have tons of designs. There's going to be a bunch of new designs coming out. I think this next time I drop a design, I'm going to drop 5 or 6 at once. I have designs saved them. I got like 20 something designs right now. So I'm about to drop a whole bunch of new designs. So definitely check out the merch store. Anyone wants to send donations or send support, those links are up there. The wish list is up there. I've been adding more things on there because people are knocking things off the list. So I got to keep things on there on the Amazon wish list. Also, if you would like to join the membership program on any platform, it's everywhere. The membership program is on YouTube, Twitch, Odyssey, Rumble has one, Gilded has one, Discord has one. I almost want to say there's something else. I think the Buy Me a Coffee can be a subscription as well. But all that stuff is membership program stuff. There's listings for all the benefits and all the neat little things you get depending on what platform you're using it for. So yeah, definitely check out the Linktree link if you haven't done so already. All right, let's get ready for the pledge, hooligans. Hey, God bless you, Helen. Appreciate you being here. Hey, I appreciate you, Rescue. You just reminded me. I want to tell all of you hooligans before you dash out, I have come up with a new way for us to engage back and forth on a daily basis on any video that we've done together. What you guys can do is you can go to any of the lives or any of the videos on my channel. I'll have to double check, but I'm sure you should be able to do this. Go into if you're watching a live such as this one, and you hear something or see something that you think is important, go into the comments and maybe write a phrase that you think is important. Say, God bless America was the phrase, right? And you were really impacted by the moment it was said in the video. You can go into the comments, you could say, God bless America, in quotes, and then put the actual time. Like say it was 3 minutes and 45 seconds in. You'd be 03:45. What that does when you make that post is it turns it into a link for a time on the timeline of the video. If you guys do that, I will go in and make shorts. And this is a way for us to engage with each other, because I'm trying to provide the best quality, whatever this is, that I can. And I know a lot of you will write me and say, you know, I was really impacted by this being said today. Now, for me, this is all improv. I don't have any of this wrote down. This is all improv. I'm not old man Walter. I'm winging it. So I can't always remember the things that have been said during an hour-long live every day. So what you hooligans can do is, if you think there's something that is worth being repeated, go into that video, find the timeline on the video, tag it in the comments. I'll get the notification. I'll go in, I'll cut a short of that time that you thought was important, and I'll post it everywhere. It'll be 30-second to a minute clip, and that way everyone can get that little nugget of gold without having to watch a 4 or 5 hour live and stuff like that. Now, all of you guys get to enjoy it live because we're all here together live in the moment. But for those that maybe, you know, they're at work right now and they won't get to watch this till later, and maybe they don't have a whole hour to watch it or something like that, this is a way for you guys to reach out to me and let me know that you do find value in what we watch, but you're also letting me know that you think it's valuable for other people to witness it too. So instead of us forcing them to watch a 4 hour live to maybe get a couple nuggets of gold, we can just cut the gold out, present it to them up front. It was just an idea that I had, and so you guys just reminded me, so I just wanted to bring that up. All right, hooligans, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much, Richard, for the $20 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, hooligans. That is that. Grey Wolf frozen. I hate this weather. Yeah, it's not great. I'm actually about to go venture out. I'm going to be slow cruising, though. I don't have anywhere to be the rest of the day. So, keep it safe and slow. I appreciate you guys. Look at Klaus Daniels over here. Get your toes. Get your toes. You sleeping on the live, buddy. You sleeping. You gotta wake up. We got work to do. We got truth to find. Goodness. Hooligan cat. He's tuckered out. It was his first Christmas. He's a little tuckered out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for another Coffee with Hooligans. I think this is actually like the 18th episode we've done, and I'm super proud of that. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Big shout out to everyone that made donations. Join the membership program or purchase any merch. I appreciate all of you, and I would not be able to do this without you. So thank you guys so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.